Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. Finally, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has presented certificates of return to Monday Okpebholo, the Edo State Governor-elect, and Dennis Idahosa, his deputy. The INEC's National Commissioner in charge of the Edo State issued the certificates to them on Thursday, 5 days after Okpebholo and his deputy were named the polls winners. The issue of the certificate of return officially confirms Okpebholo and Idahosa as Edo's governor and deputy governor respectively. Okpebholo will succeed Governor Obaseki, who is leaving the Osadebe House on November 11th after serving 2 terms. Okpebholo, the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate, was named the victor of the hotly contested Edo governorship election on Sunday. Professor Farouk Kuta, the election's returning officer and the vice-chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, (MENA), announced the result at INEC Collation Center in Benin City. Okpebholo received 291,667 votes and won 11 of the state's 18 local government areas. His closest rival, Asu Yodal of the PDP, received 274 votes and won 7 local government areas, while the Labour Party Olumide Akpata finished a distant third with 22,761 votes. And that is it, my country people. Finally, Okpebholo has been given a certificate of return. I really hope that Okpebholo and his deputy will be held accountable by the people. I really hope they will be held accountable by the people, because we don't want to see this case of godfatherism again in Edo State, because that seems to be the order of the day. When Okpebholo and Shaibu with Oshomole and his deputy, they went to visit President Tinubu at the Aso Rock Villa. You see, they went to visit President Tinubu. Even the national chairman of the APC, Abdullahi Ganduje, was present. When Okpebholo, the governor-elect of Edo State, visited President Tinubu, and we saw how Okpebholo with Idahosa and Shaibu, they were seen kneeling down to greet the president. They were seen kneeling down. This brought about a mild drama, more like a mild controversial drama, because it attracted a lot of reactions on social media from several persons that they are kneeling down before the president as if they are worshiping him. Now, if our leaders are accountable to their political godfathers, how can they be accountable to us? When they are accountable to their political godfathers, when they take orders and instructions from their godfathers, they cannot be accountable to the masses that elected them in the first place. Because it seems that, it was their godfathers that put them in that position, so they pay their loyalty, they pay homage, they give everything to the godfathers, leaving the people to wallow, leaving the people to struggle, leaving the people to fend for themselves. As long as people don't get to choose their leaders, we will get leaders who are not accountable to the people. So long as people don't get to choose their leaders by themselves, so long as leaders are being imposed on the masses by godfathers, the leaders can never be accountable to the masses. They can only be accountable to their godfathers that put them there, and not to the masses. And that is just the truth. So if we should continue this way, then this country will not change. We cannot continue on the same political cycle and expect change. We need to check ourselves. We need to check ourselves. This applies to both at the federal level, the state level, even the local government level. Imagine local government elections. The governor will bring a candidate that would run for a certain position, either for the chairmanship position or the councillorship position. It will be and must be the candidate of the governor. If you are not recognized by the governor in the state, you cannot run for such positions. And then, if you are from the opposition party, you cannot win such elections, because there is no way an incumbent political party would fold its arms and another opposition party will come and, steal an elective position from them. They would not allow such. So this applies to all levels of government. It starts from the grassroots. That is why people are even saying that it's better INEC conducts local government election. It's still the same. It's still the same story, because at some point there will still be issues of rigging in it compared to what we are seeing. Because the ones we are seeing in states conducted elections, like the local government elections, most of the states electoral commission, they tend to select candidates. They don't elect. It's more of a selection rather than an election. That particular aspect would spare a lot of people time and resources, because they don't get to stand under the sun for several hours queuing to vote. At the end of the day, they have someone that will be announced the winner. But you see that of INEC, it's quite different. Because no matter how you stand in the sun and in the rain, come sun, come rain, the person that INEC wants will be declared the winner. At the end of the day, the best rigger will surely win the election. That is just the case of INEC. But in the case of other state electoral commission, it's more of a selection. No need of rigging, because they've already selected who they want, and that is just it. No chance for rigging, no chance for complaints or saying let's go to court. No, they have their candidates, and nobody would oppose their candidates because it's a selection process. But INEC is way more different. After they've finished doing their magic, they will not tell you to go to court. You see how rigorous the process is. So it affects everybody. And then finally, after the bragging of Obaseki that the election is a do or die affair, that PDP will win, this, that, finally APC have won the election in Edo State in the person of Monday Okpebholo, who said he will bring insecurity to Edo State. And the person they've been tagging as an illiterate, someone that cannot speak good English, is the one that will rule the state now. The person they said is not married, although the wife of Asuyodalo, the wife of Obaseki did not tag anybody, but Oshomole came to reply her and said that she's a barren woman. Why would she point fingers at others, saying that they are not married? So that is just it. This election is indeed a controversial one. But finally, Monday Okpebholo has been given his certificate of return as the governor-elect of Edo State by INEC. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.